In the past, I've put up videos about plays that I think are good for attacking quarters, and inevitably there's someone in the comments saying, well, no, he would really have deep quarter or he would be covering that. So I wanted to go through and just define, the way quarters is such a versatile coverage and way so many people play it. I'm going to go over two terms or two abbreviations. The first one is MOD, which is a specific form of pattern matching that allows the DB to become man, either on man on demand or man on deep, or man outside and deep. There's different ways teams have used it. But let's say this guy is going to run an outbreaking route, a vertical route. That locks the corner to that person in an MOD situation. If he releases in, that means he can play his quarter. And let's say we're getting like a smash, that means he would step back to play that. Now, that varies from other forms of quarters where they match, and it'd be something like MEG, which is man everywhere he goes, right? So if this guy runs in, the safety chases it. If we get bubble, he's going to chase it. It's almost just like playing man coverage from off, and they're just giving a bigger cushion, right? So there are different ways in which teams choose to match versus quarters. Very few forms of quarters are now truly just playing a quarter and quarter. Most teams playing a modern cover four are playing a pattern match system, which means as an offense, what we want to do is then try to occupy and replace. Here's an example I'll give that I put up a while ago. We're going to run a corner from here, and then we're going to run snag and go, which means if this is a man-on-demand situation, this vertical may occupy the person playing that quarter of the field. It would also then potentially get this corner to sink, in which case now the linebackers are now responsible for carrying that through the middle, and we might be able to find ourselves a hole in the middle of the field, right? It does depend on what form of cover four you're getting. However, realistically, when these pattern match systems come up as an offense, we have to try to find ways to put two defenders on one, or I wouldn't say break their rules, but make their rules difficult to follow so that we can find open areas of the field. And that begins with understandings of different types of match concepts, like man on demand, man outside or deep, or man everywhere he goes, understanding what those terms mean and when defenses are going to match against certain combinations.